Hey guys,
And welcome to Football's Finest TV. I'm Justin.
and I'm Bruno, and on this show, we'll be talking about the latest football news.
And discussing popular topics surrounding the beautiful game, like today's Champions League group stage draw. First up, Group A. Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Malmo. Bruno, what do you think?
I like this group. PSG, Real Madrid, two really big clubs. Real Madrid, I think, are dropping off a little bit. Rafa Benitez, he had a great history with Liverpool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he was the right man for the job. But they'll still definitely go through. I think it'll be a fight for first place. Shakhtar, another tough team. Malmo will be interesting. Ibra will be going back to his hometown. It'll be a good group.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be a good group. A lot of good games to see. I can't wait for the PSG vs. Real Madrid game. It's going to be interesting. Di Maria's going to be playing his old club. Not a huge deal as much as the Zlatan one, but I do think he'll perform well. And I think PSG might edge him. I'll be really close, but I'll go with Real Madrid for now. And Shakhtar is going to be a tough trip for anyone. And like I said, Zlatan going to Sweden. Cool for him. Now on to Group B.
Yeah, I like this group. PSV, Man United, Moscow, and Wolfsburg. PSV, they've lost a couple players this year. Obviously, Depay to the Man U, and then Wijnaldum to Newcastle. Two very good players for them. So that'll be interesting to see how they do without them. Man U, I think, will take the group. Moscow will be interesting, but Wolfsburg, I think, as long as they keep De Bruyne and Perisic is very fundamental for them as well. I think they'll be able to top them, and Man U and Wolfsburg will go through.
Yeah, I agree. I think United will top the group. I think by the time the group stage play gets started, they might get more things together. As we saw yesterday, Rooney scored a hat-trick. That's good for him to get started. And Wolfsburg, I think they could get second as long as they keep De Bruyne. He's huge for them, obviously German League Player of the Year. But I do think it's going to be a fight for second place. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out from Group B. Now on to Group C, where Benfica, Atletico, Galatasaray, and newcomers Astana from Kazakhstan start their first ever Champions League campaign. I think this is a good group, and I think Atletico will take it. And I think it'll be a fight between Benfica and Galatasaray for second. Obviously, going to Turkey is always a tough place to go. Fans are crazy, awesome atmosphere. Love to go to there. And it'd be cool to see clubs go to Kazakhstan for the first time ever. What do you think, Bruno?
Yeah, I agree. I think this is going to be a tough group as well. Benfica, always good. It's always tough going to Portugal as well. Same for Turkey and Galatasaray. They're always a decent team. Atletico, they're not as good as they were when they made it to the final 2 years ago, but they're still the team to be in this group, I think, with Jackson Martinez and Griezmann. They'll make a good name for themselves. They'll make it first place, I think. And then Astana, I don't think they'll do much, but Benfica and Galatasaray will battle it out for second. On the Group D, where my team is playing, Juventus, Man City, along with Sevilla and Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think Juventus has not reigning champions, I'm sorry, I wish they were, but they made it to the final last year. They made a name for themselves last year. It was a lucky break, I think, I'll admit, but they should do well. I think Man City will give them a run for their money, but it'll be a battle for first place between them. Sevilla will give them trouble. I say Man City, Juve go through.
Yeah, I do think there are going to be some good games in this. Can't wait till Juve face Man City. I think Man City will edge it, but because of the new signings they have, and I think this year finally make their push in Europe as they've struggled seasons before. And I think Sevilla will get third and maybe get a push for the Europa League title for a third time in a row. But we'll see. Now on to Group E, where Barcelona, reigning champions, Leverkusen, Roma, and Bate will play it out. Bruno?
Barcelona, the reigning champions, they'll take first place, I think. They won't have that much trouble here. Bate, they're a decent club. They'll give all the other teams some trouble, but I think Leverkusen and Roma will battle out for second. I'm not going to say who's going to take second because that's a tight race right there. I think it'll be tough. It'll go down to match day 6.
Yeah, I think it will go to match day 6, but I do think Roma will just edge them because I'm a big Edin Dzeko fan, and I think he can get goals if he got good service. So I got Barcelona first, obviously the reigning champions, and Roma second. On to Group F.
This is another interesting one, as all the others: Bayern, Arsenal, Olympiacos, and Dinamo Zagreb. Arsenal, always lacking consistency. Bayern, they weren't the best last year, but I think this year they've got a great addition, Arturo Vidal. He'll be really good for them.
Says the Juventus fan.
Well, he's still a good player, though.
Yes, he is.
But no, I think they'll take first. Olympiacos will definitely give Arsenal trouble, I think, but Arsenal will still they'll make it through in second place.
Yeah, Arsenal just can't catch a break in these things, which is good for me because I am not a big fan of them. But every time they usually find a way to finish second in a group, and then they get a tough draw in round 16, so I do probably see happening again. But this group's pretty straightforward. Bayern's first, Arsenal second. Olympiacos might nick a point, maybe even a home win against one of Arsenal, Bayern, but it might be later. But this group probably the least interesting, but on to the next group. Group G, where the best team on planet Earth, Chelsea, will play Porto, Dynamo Kiev, and Tel Aviv from Israel, which, I'm not going to lie, it's a great place to go and visit, so for all the Chelsea fans going out there, have fun. Bruno, what do you think?
I think this is the easiest group out of all of them, but as you said, the biggest factor here is the traveling, but overall, Chelsea aren't going to have a huge deal, straightforward, Chelsea-Porto. It'll be interesting for Mourinho to go back to his old club.
All right, now on to the final group, Group H, where it's the group of life, Zenit, Valencia, Lyon, and Genk. I think it's group of life, anyone can battle out for first and second. I think Valencia might edge it, and maybe Zenit because it's a tough trip to go to Russia. Bruno, what do you think?
I think Lyon are a great side. Like I said, great striker. Zenit, they might be losing Witzel, but if they keep on to him, they might do well this year. I think Valencia-Lyon will make it through.
All right, and that's it for our Champions League predictions. Now, see us in our next video where we'll talk about this weekend's action in the Premier League, Liga 1, Serie A, Spanish League, and everything soccer. All right, thanks again. This is the Football's Finest TV. I'm Justin.
And I'm Bruno.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.